Alright, beautiful stuff. Great win from the Canucks tonight. I have a couple things I want to say before we jump into the post-game recap. First of all, D-Petey, and I'm talking about the rookie here, is a beast. I'm sorry, I was not fully aware of this man's game, but the past 2 games he's played, I've been very impressed. I'm getting shades of Zadorov right there, the way he's laying the body out on everyone. He's actually getting shots through from the point. I think this man is here to stay. And speaking of defensemen on this team, you see what happens when you don't have Noah Juulsen in the lineup? I swear, it doesn't take a genius to realize this, but you take him out the lineup and you get yourself a shutout. Obviously, credit goes to Thatcher Demko. He played absolutely outstanding as well. We'll get into that. But if he can continue to play like that, then we're in good shape. Also, the new guys. Again, Drew O'Connor, another great game. He got himself a goal, but the speed was good. Same thing with Phil Chytil, creating chances every time he's on the ice. There's a lot of positives to take out of this game. The power play is not one of those things. We'll also talk about that. It was atrocious. But yeah, it was a good win. Obviously, don't get too high after it. There's still a long way to go. But I liked how they played. So let's jump into the first period and talk about the game. Early on, Teddy Blueger with a great chance to break the ice here, tries to wait out Blackwood, but he gets the pad on it, sprawls out and makes the save. After that, I can't lie, the Canucks got a little bit lucky. Makar hit the frame of the goal, and then after that, Mackinnon and Natchez on a 2-on-1. Natchez hits the post, and somehow the Canucks get out of it with the score tied at 0 still. Brock Boeser in the dying seconds of the period tries to squeak this one through Blackwood, but he just gets his arm on it, keeps it out, and the score stays tied after 1. In the second, Drew O'Connor showcases his speed here as he tries to get a chance here on goal, just gets checked at the last second as he puts a weak one through to Blackwood. After, it's Hronek with a nice rush here, comes in on goal, gets a shot on net for the rebound. It goes in the air and Jake DeBrusk gloves it down, gets it on his stick and puts it by Blackwood to give the Canucks the early 1-0 lead. Good to see Jake get on the board. And then this sequence is madness. Demko with the first great save on Makar, followed by an underrated sprawl save here from D-Petey, pokes it away to keep it out, and then after that, it's Demko with the ridiculous glove save, stretches out, and as Ray Ferraro said, this was vintage Demko right here. Just great to see him make saves like that. Anyway, shortly after that, it's the Canucks with a chance of their own. Tyler Myers tries to get it by a sprawled out Blackwood who's out of his crease, but an Avs defender is laying down there to make the save, keeps it out, that was a good chance. Chytil had a good shot, and Forbort had a fight, and then the second period came to an end. In the third, it's D-Petey causing havoc right here, pisses off an Avalanche player, Miles Wood, who goes after him and drops the gloves on him. He stands tall and firms it, and then D-Petey absolutely crushes Logan O'Connor right there into the boards. That's a beautiful hit. And then on a power play, it's Jake DeBrusk over to Brock Boeser, who after so many chances finally gets one by. He deserved that one. Also, shout out to Hronek. He had himself a very underrated game as well. 2 assists, and he made a nice stretch pass here over to DeBrusk. 2-0 Canucks, and the Avs start to get a little bit frustrated. Hoglander with a nice play here, draws a penalty, and then the Avs player gets frustrated and spears Linus Karlsson in his area. He has to go off. It's a 10-minute misconduct. In the process of all of that, the Canucks got a 5-on-3. It was a little bit pathetic, I'm not going to lie, but it's okay. They still managed to come out of it with a clean sheet, and Drew O'Connor capped it off with his first as a Vancouver Canuck on the empty net to make it 3-0. Demko with the shutout. Just a nice win overall. It was a little bit hectic in the first period, and obviously you would have liked to see them get a goal, especially on that 5-on-3. It needs some work. I mean, give them credit. No Quinn Hughes, but still, it's 5 players against 3 and you're NHLers. You got to put one in the net there. Regardless, the Canucks are back in action on Thursday against the San Jose Sharks. Let me know your thoughts on this game. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and take care.